Hey gang, I'm here with our senior pastor, Rick Harper, to talk a little bit about the vision of StoneBridge going forward. I know that tonight has been a lot about looking back, but we also want to take a little bit of time to look forward and see what we have in store for the future. So Rick, thanks for being with us today. We're grateful to have you here.
It's great to see you today. Just so you know, I don't have notes this morning.
No, that's cool. We just wanted to kind of get your candid thoughts on the direction of our church.
This is the most exciting thing I've ever done.
What I was hoping that we could do tonight, Rick, is that maybe you could just talk a little bit about the vision for StoneBridge going forward from here.
I want to share a quote with you that's rather radical. Bam!
Bam? I got to be honest, that's not all that radical a quote. It's just kind of one word. I'm not even sure what that means. Bam?
Let me read what C.S. Lewis says. Bam!
Oh, I get it. Same quote, put C.S. Lewis's name on it, and suddenly it's got some authority to it. I bet you do that a lot, don't you?
Absolutely not. No.
Really, though? I bet you do that a lot, don't you?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, look, we didn't come here to argue your sources. What I really want to do is hear some of your ideas for the future of StoneBridge. What are a couple of ideas maybe that you're planning on putting into place in the year ahead, things that we can look forward to?
I want to talk to you just about two of them. The first one is this. If you were going to come to StoneBridge, okay, the seat you're sitting in, we're now charging you for.
Okay, you're going to charge people to sit down at StoneBridge. That seems a little unbiblical.
If you look really carefully, you will find it there in the text.
Oh, really? And what text would that be?
You can look up Leviticus 13 and 14.
Yeah, I'm looking here. Leviticus 13 is about mildew and skin diseases.
I want to try and keep this as simple as possible. We have a money problem.
Okay, so we've got a money problem. We're going to a PSL system, trying to raise some funds. I get it. Okay. So can I get dibs maybe on this seat right here? I really like this one.
Nobody ever wants to sit up front here.
Yeah, I've got a theory about that one, Rick. I think nobody sits in the front row because they're afraid that you're going to fall on them.
I've got to be careful here.
I mean, to be honest, right now you're kind of wigging me out. I was asking, can I get dibs on this seat or what?
I deserve to be there. You're in my seat.
Why is this your seat?
Because I'm more important than you. You are not as good as I am. Because you know what? You don't fall into a system here. You're fired.
Oh, I'm fired. I'm going to pretend you didn't say that.
Sorry. That's the problem when you go off notes.
Look, back to the interviews. You said that there were two big ideas that you're kind of planning on rolling out in the year ahead. So tell us about the other one.
I'd say it this way. I wrote it down. We're going to see bumper stickers on cars here at StoneBridge.
Okay. Bumper stickers. That's interesting. What's going to be on them?
Me.
Oh, okay. Any text? Is it going to say anything?
Well, I'm the baddest of the bad.
Okay, just curious. Why would anybody, aside from you, want to put that on their car?
Because it's easy and convenient.
Look, I got to be honest. I know that you take some time each year to go away and pray about the vision and the direction of the church. Is this really the best that you've come up with?
This is going to disappoint some of you.
Yeah, I think there's some potential for that here. We're looking for something more specific. You got anything more specific?
I have a few words to say to all the guests here. I think I've said this in plenty of ways, but let me just say this. This and that, this or that, this and that, and this and that. You got to do this, you got to do that. I've done this, I've done that. This or that. This person or that person. I want this, I want that.
Okay, whoa, Rick. Listen, let's do this instead. Just more specifically, what's maybe a ministry that you feel like you're being called to devote more time to in the year ahead?
Instead of preaching, and instead of doing counseling, and instead of meeting with the staff and doing the leadership and just other things that I typically do during the week, I am taking a vacation for the next 5 years.
5 years? Yeah, that seems like a long time to be away, to be honest. I think that the people here at StoneBridge have more of an expectation that the leadership cares about them enough to kind of really be more hands-on, don't you think?
And let me say this as clearly as I can. We truly don't care about people. And I hope that doesn't scare some of you away.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that will.
I just don't give a rip.
But see, Rick, you're the senior pastor. You have to at least act like you care about people.
Well, I must just not be spiritual enough. Deal with it.
Look, this is not exactly what I signed up for, Rick. I think we need to end this conversation.
Leadership requires having the tough conversations even when you don't want to.
Yeah, but if I understand this correctly, what we've gotten out of this discussion is personal seat licenses, bumper stickers, a 5-year vacation, and the fact that we don't really care about people.
What in the world are you talking about? So many of these phrases have been taken out of context.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You realize that if you take one little thing out of context and you don't look at what's before it, what's after it, why is it there, you can make it say almost anything.
Oh, I doubt that anybody does that kind of thing.
These wonderful, eloquent, poetic statements have been pulled out of their context.
Okay, so yeah, I guess hypothetically that kind of thing can happen. So while I've got you here, what's something that we can look forward to maybe the next sermon series when we're done with Hebrews?
We're starting a new series, and what we're calling it is BAM!